Hey there, this is Joe Cox Jr. with Life Made Simple, getting you through this narcissistic world. A lot of people have talked to me about how do you heal when you feel lonely, when you feel isolated, when you're trying to interact with the world, and if anything, it makes you feel worse about who you are. Let me talk to you a little bit about the difference between loneliness and being alone. Being alone is being by yourself, your physical being. Loneliness, that's in the spirit. I've gone to concerts before and felt lonely. I wasn't alone, but I was lonely. A lot of you may be in marriages and relationships, and you have that loneliness feeling that doesn't seem to go away. What that is you're seeking connections. You're seeking connections to people equal to your energy level. You know why it's so hard to get rid of that isolation feeling? Because there's not many of us out here. There's not many people that have the ability to connect to other people. I used to think something was wrong with me. Why I couldn't connect to all these other people. I've got people that I really like as friends and all, and they would probably, you know, give me the shirt off their back. A couple of them. Some of them I'm connected to, some of them I'm not. So when I'm talking about connected, I'm talking about something at the spiritual realm. You'll hear a lot of other people talk about it, but they're talking about it more from the mind of connecting. But I think it's all the unseen connection. You feel it, but you don't see it. Loneliness is something that most of us deal with because we don't know how to fix it and we think something's wrong with us. I believe a lot of teenagers that struggle with depression, they have people around them all day. The people look happy, but they're sad inside, contemplating even maybe taking their life, thinking that something's broken in them. Loneliness is one of the worst things you can ever have in this existence here on this plane, this earth plane. I've experienced it much of my life, my whole childhood, much of my adult life. With the connection I have with my wife now, for the first time in my life, I don't have a sense of loneliness anymore. It's a beautiful thing. But that took 50 years to get that because I didn't know what it was and I didn't know. So what I realized is that that loneliness creates that emptiness feeling, that void. Something's missing. So you go out and you're perfect prey for a narcissist. They have everything on the surface. That's what they do. Everything in the world looks good. But when you try to connect to one on a deeper level, that's when things start going crazy. They don't understand that. It's interesting how some of us have such a natural desire for this connection. Most don't. Most are just on the surface. Now, I believe that there are a lot of people that seek it, but they don't understand it and don't want to try to understand it. Higher consciousness people want to understand it. They want to know, because once you understand it, you can fix it. You can find somebody to connect with. You know what you're looking for now. That's really where we're looking at in a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend. We're wanting a best friend. somebody we're totally connected to. In order to be connected, completely connected to somebody, you have to be vulnerable to them and have total trust. And that's built. That's why it hurts so much, because you're trying to connect to somebody. When somebody betrays you, that's why you're trying to connect to them and they betray that trust. It breaks your soul. It breaks everything within you. Trying to figure out, and with me, I was always trying to figure out, what did I do wrong? Us empaths, we tend to do that. We'll always think that whatever the problem is out here, I must have done something wrong, I messed it up or something. There's a time to take accountability and responsibility for something. You always take accountability and responsibility for yourself, but not always for a situation that you're just, it's a lesson. It's trying to show you, this person's not right. You're not connecting. Everything is a lesson. Everything we go through, everybody is our teacher. We're here in Earth School. The best way you can begin to fill that void is first ask yourself, are you your own best friend? Do you have self-love? Think about it. Do you? Do you completely and totally believe in yourself? That is the beginning of connecting to the right people. That is the beginning for wholeness. That is some of the areas. People had asked me, Joe, how did you begin your healing? These are some of the answers that I'm giving to you to help you understand how I thought about it, how I sought answers, and how I found clarity. So hopefully that's a good thought for today. Ask questions if you'd like me to go more in detail about this. But knowing where those two, loneliness and being alone, what they are and where they come from, but loneliness is the thing that a lot of people are dealing with. I'd love to have a discussion on it. Please comment below and let me know what you think about this discussion and how I can maybe help or go into more detail, maybe an area about it that I didn't think of right now, but you'd like to know more about it. I'd be glad to discuss it more on another video. Just know that you're an amazing human being. I believe in you, and that your goal here is to become the best you. Remember, you were born the perfect you. You just got to get back to your authentic self. With much love from my heart, I give you nothing but gratitude. Like and subscribe if you think this is helping you out. I sure would appreciate it. Blessings from my heart to yours. Bye-bye.